graad 8 les 30, this is lesson 30. You had these 3 homework sums, I'm going to show you the third one just now. Die vraag was, vind die onbekende x. What does this stand for? To prove. Te bewys. Jy kan dit uitskryf. Te bewys. Wat moet jy doen? The question is, I've got to find x. Nou is die storie hier. Die hele grootte van die hoek is 90 grade. And mine hasn't been drawn with a ruler, so you can see how horrible it looks. So maak maar eerder seker jy skryf die goeders netjies. Please do it with a ruler so it looks nice. That angle there is 90 degrees. That's the reason why they made that little blocky thingy daar. Jy het gegee dat dit 90 grade is. So saam is alles 90 grade. Dis gegee dat dit 90 grade is. So hoe sal jy vir x kan kry? Wat sal die rede wees hoe jy vir x kan kry? Maar juffrou, tel alles by mekaar en dan kry jy 90. Add everything and you'll get 90. Dis wat jy gaan doen. Add everything and you'll get 90. En jou rede is, dit was gegee 'n regte hoek. So the first reason is, and you wouldn't have written this because I didn't it's pertinent to give that to you. So you're learning as we go along. The reason would be, not because it's a straight line, because it's not a straight line. It's because it was given that it was 90 degrees. Given, gegee is jou rede. Alles in meetkunde moet 'n rede hê. Everything in geometry has to have a reason. One of the reasons is, it was given. Why is all of them together 90? Want dit was gegee. So nou skryf ons die x en die 34 en die 18. Kom ons praat 'n bietjie oor die grade teken. Let's talk a little bit about the degrees over there. Jy hoef dit nie by te sit nie. The thing here is, very often this starts to look like 340 with your large degree sign. So you don't have to put it there. Rather to not make yourself confused. Rather, don't put the degrees sign there. Okay, jy kan, maar los hom eerder maar weg. Dis nie nodig nie, niemand gaan jou pen, dis hierdie. Not gonna get marks deducted. So now what do we have here again? Algebra. Algebraic equations, waar jy vir x moet gaan oplos. So wat doen ons? Ons kan nou 'n paar goedjies doen. Ons kan eers gesê x is gelyk aan, en dan sê ons 90 minus 34 minus met 18. You could have first added this and got the answer here, then taken it across. Sê met my, daar's mos baie tegnieke. So x se antwoord gaan dan wees, dat jy vir homself die sakrekenaar uitwerk, anders gaan ek hom daar verkeerd uitwerk. So it's 90 minus 34 minus 18 gives me 38 degrees. En as jy dit nou wil gaan toets, dan skryf ek dit sommer hierso by, hy's 38. Toets. Tel by mekaar en kyk of dit 90 is, then you know your answer is right. So there was only one statement that you made. My statement is, if I add then it's got to be 90. As ek hulle by mekaar tel, dis die stelling wat jy maak, is dit 90. Wat is jou rede? Want dit was gegee. Hierdie was meer soos die vorige huiswerk, die vorige voorbeeld gewees. Ek soek vir x. Hoe kry ek vir x? As ek al daai by mekaar tel, gaan die antwoord vir my 180 moet gee. If I add all of those together, that must give me 180. What is the reason? Wat is die rede? Dis 'n reguit lyn or a straight line with those abbreviations STR line. So ek kan sê 90 plus x plus 50 is 180. 90 plus x. Could you do that in a different order? Natuurlijk. 50 plus 90 plus x. Whichever order, doesn't matter. In enige volgorde. En nou het ek weer eens 'n vergelyking. You're never going to get rid of that basic principle of equations that I taught you. As jy aan die linkerkant bytel, moet jy aan die regterkant bytel. As jy linkerkant min, moet jy regterkant min. So what do I need to get this away? Let's do it differently. Kom ek doen dit bietjie anders as by die vorige sommetjie. Wat het jy vir nou eers gedoen? Now I first decided to add. So just as you feel, you could have added this first here as well, gotten 52. Reg? So as ek nou vir x alleen wil kry, kan ek sê die antwoord is 40. Now, what happened? Wat het daar gebeur? In my kop, without writing it, and you're allowed to do that now that you're getting the hang of it. Hoe sal ek daarby uitkom? Eintlik wat jy gedoen het, is jy het gesê minus 140, minus 140. That's the way I taught you originally. Oorspronklik het ek vir jou so geleer, om van daai 140 ontslae te raak, minus aan al twee kante, en as jy dit gedoen het, is die antwoord 40. But with or without that green, you could have gotten to your x equals 40. The question was, find x, I got x.